Hey friends, and welcome to this new video. Today we're talking about Garten of Banban 9 because something has finally happened. After quite a long period, the Steam page for Chapter 9 has finally been updated. In the last few hours, the page has received 2 updates. This is very interesting because when a Steam page stays unchanged for weeks or months and then suddenly gets updated multiple times on the same day, it often means that something is moving behind the scenes. It could mean that the developers are preparing new information or new announcements. We already saw that recently Euphoric Brothers are back. In today's video, we will take a look at the new updates of the Steam page. We will analyze these updates 9. They could be small hints or much more important signals. But before we start, I want to ask you one very quick thing. If you enjoy videos about Garten of Banban and you want to stay updated on all the news, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. This way you will support the channel and you won't miss the next updates. With that said, let's get started and take a look at what has changed on the Steam page of Garten of Banban 9. Now we are on SteamDB. As we already know, this site is very useful because it allows us to see the updates that happen behind the scenes on Steam pages. SteamDB basically lets us track all the changes in real time, even the ones that are normally invisible on the public Steam page. From SteamDB we can see that, after a long time, the Steam page for Garten of Banban 9 has finally been updated. If we look at the update history, the last update was back in January, which means the page had been inactive for quite a while. Then, just a few hours ago, 2 updates appeared almost at the same time. The first update is the smaller one. In reality, it does not only affect Garten of Banban 9, but also other elements of Steam. So this is a general technical Steam update, something that gets applied to multiple pages and is not directly related to the game itself. The second update, however, is much more interesting because it only affects the page of Chapter 9. If we look at the changes, we can see that some videos were removed, but in reality these are not new trailers or completely different content. These videos were simply the first teaser trailer of the game, but uploaded in different resolutions. So technically what happened is that some versions of that teaser were removed. From the perspective of someone visiting the Steam page, nothing really changes visually. That's why we can say this is an almost invisible update, but one that likely improves the organization and optimization of the page behind the scenes. After such a long period without any activity, the Euphoric Brothers decided to update the Steam page of Garten of Banban 9 right now. And this might not be a coincidence. In the past, it has already happened that the developers updated the Steam pages of their games shortly before releasing an important announcement. So it is possible that this update is simply technical, but it could also be a small sign that something is being prepared. It has now been about 2 months since the release of the second teaser trailer of Garten of Banban 9. Time is moving forward, and if we look at what has happened over the past few weeks, there is another interesting detail to consider. Recently, the Euphoric Brothers have started to become active again. In the last few weeks, we have seen several small signals, new messages, new Steam page updates, new announcements on Twitter. All of these elements together could indicate that something is starting to move. Of course, at the moment we still don't have any official announcements, but the fact that the Steam page has been updated right now, after such a long time, could mean that the developers are preparing the ground for some new information. As always, if there are further updates or new information about Garten of Banban 9, I will let you know here on the channel with new videos. With that said, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you very much to everyone for watching and for the support you always give to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next updates. Stay tuned, because in the coming weeks, there could be some very interesting news. See you in the next video. Bye bye.